Hello, Solar Gang. I'm live, guys. Guys, I want to show you something. Hold on. Guys, I finished painting Cortland. Hold on. Let me get Leonard real quick here. So here's Cortland. Let me see if I can turn their head so you can see. So here is Cortland's head. So as you can see, here is Cortland's head and here is Leonard's head. You can tell their skin tone is a little bit similar, but Leonard is just a slight bit lighter. Yeah. As you can see here, here is Cortland's head and here is Leonard's head. Cortland's head is kind of more darker. You can see it's more darker. And Leonard's head is just a little inch lighter. Not much. Not by much, but he's a slight inch lighter. But this is Cortland's skin tone, guys, and he's all done. I am going to go over him with one more coat of paint on all of his parts just to make sure he is fully done. But here's his head, his tummy, his leg, one of his legs. You can see his leg. It's kind of the same skin tone as Leonard's. You can kind of see it. I didn't expect them to both come out so dark. But here's Cortland's one of his arms, his other arm, and his other leg. But I am going to reprime his legs, though. Not reprime, go over his legs again with paint. But you can kind of see in here. Let me show you Leonard's legs. So here is Leonard's feet and legs. I'll show you. Here's Leonard's legs. And it's Leonard's legs and his feet. Just put it up. Cortland's leg and his feet. You can see Leonard's is a little bit, nope. You can see Leonard's is a little, oh, you can't tell. But Leonard's foot is in the light, though, his leg is a little bit lighter than Cortland's. A little bit in the light. It's a little, see, because his face here and his leg, Cortland's leg, you can see Leonard is a slight bit lighter. Just a tiny bit lighter. Really not that much of a difference. They kind of have the similar skin tone. Just you can see Cortland's leg is a little bit darker, and Leonard's is a slight bit lighter. You can kind of see it. You can't really tell, but guys, I am gonna redo. Well, not redo. I'm gonna paint Cortland again. I'm just going over him just to make sure his paint doesn't peel when I add the matte sealer on him, or as my kids call it, Mr. Matte. I don't want his paint to come off or fade, so I want to make sure he has enough coats of paint so that way it'll heal. I mean, not here. It'll adhere. Because I already gave Cortland a few coats of paint anyway, but I'm going to just go over with one more just to be for certain. So yeah, guys, let me rotate the camera so you guys can see. And guys, I got paint brushes, but they're damp. So I'll be back, guys. I'm going to take these brushes down to wash them. Because they got to be washed before I can use them again. So I'll be right back, guys. If YouTube ends my live stream for whatever, well, then YouTube is just a meanie and a pain in the butt. I'm back, guys. I had to just clean my paintbrushes off, like I said. And with these gloves being wet, kind of, I'm going to switch them out to another pair of gloves. They kind of got those wet, so I don't want to put no wetness on them, on Cortland or anything. But guys, Cortland's all done, guys. I'm just going over one more set of paint, just to be safe. And no, guys, he's not wet or anything. He's fully dry. So. How? Anyways. Now that this is done, guys, I can get started on him again. Oops. And right now I'm doing his hands. So, hope YouTube does not take this down because it looks like it's a kid being headless here. But guys, I'm just taking the paint and just doing like this. And I'm only going over him one more time just to make sure that the paint doesn't come off when I apply the sealer, as the kids call it, Mr. Matte. And I know this is weird because I don't really paint my babies on live stream, because I do it on my main I do my reborn stuff on my Kiddos Reborn TikTok account, so you really don't see me like do reborn content really on here. But don't worry, guys, if you want me to start posting more of the kiddos doing dances and things, I'll gladly do so. I just haven't really. But see, guys, he's all painted, guys. See that? I'm just going over him to make sure that he dries pretty well, and the paint won't chip. I don't want his paint to chip like Chip and Dale. You hear me? Just kidding. No, I'll stop. Still, I don't want his paint to go bad. It's what I'm trying to get at. Ignore the paint on the wall, guys. I'm sorry. I will clean that all off with my cleaning solution and all of that. Oops. But for right now, I'll clean that off with, like, cleaning solution. So don't worry, guys. I will clean all that up. And I did not expect Cortland to be the similar skin tone as Leonard, which is okay. There's nothing wrong. They're not twins anyway. They're not twins because Cortland is bigger than Leonard. I think Leonard's the smallest kiddo. But I'm doing his arms. And I just want to say, I am a what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I am a beginner reborn artist, by the way. I'm not advanced or professional or anything. I am a beginner. So please don't come after me. My babies aren't perfect. Like I said, I am a beginner. So there is going to be imperfections. There is. And there's no doubt about that. Because I'm not perfect either. So, of course, my babies aren't going to be perfect. But his other arm is done, guys. See? And I just want to come on this live stream and just paint Cortland for you guys on it. Because I feel bad I haven't really done any painting of him on my live stream. On, well, my YouTube channel. And I do want to say also that I do sincerely apologize for not live streaming on my YouTube channel as much. I mainly live stream on my kiddo's reborn account now. That's why I mainly live stream now. I really don't live stream on here anymore. Because you guys really don't find my YouTube live streams that interesting, but on my reborn account, you find my live streams there pretty interesting. But on here, you guys really don't seem to be interested in them. And half the time, I feel like right now, I feel like I'm just talking to myself anyway. And I really don't have motivation to really live stream on here anymore. That's why. And also, I don't really be having motivation to join other people's live streams also because of this issue. So I do apologize, Crystal and Cozy Cupcake. I have not been in your live streams. I just haven't been feeling all that great. And I feel like you guys think my voice is annoying in my live streams. And I hate to sound like that to myself or say that about myself, but that's honestly how I feel with regards to my live streams. You guys really don't find them, what's the word? Intriguing or interesting is what I would say. And when I'm saying this, it doesn't pertain to all of you. Because some of you guys actually do enjoy my live stream, so it doesn't pertain to all of you. It's just some of you guys really don't enjoy them. But guys, Leonard's leg, I keep saying Leonard, Cortland's leg is all done. So now I'm going to let it dry. I already gave a few coats. I mixed his skin tone with this burnt sienna, and I mixed it with this dark brown, and that's how his skin tone came out the way it did. That's the same way for Leonard. His skin tone came out that same way. But guys, I'm not going to lie. This is a beautiful brown. For a baby, this is a beautiful brown. And I am very happy with how it came out. Very happy. I am very impressed. It looks very neat and uniform. And I'm proud of myself for that. And I'm proud of myself for that. It looks neat and uniform, and I'm happy. And I mean that in a good way. Right. Thank you for the one like, whoever you are. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Like I said, I am a beginner reborn artist. And if you're wondering, is your reborn for sale? Will you ever sell them? No, they're for my personal collection. I would never, ever sell them. Ever. Because they are my personal collection, and I'm not selling my personal collection. But like I said, one of the relatives thought me having reborns makes me, well, insecure when it doesn't. I'm not an insecure person, but I was like, I said to them when we were in the car, I was like, if you want, I can just throw them away. And I just said that in a way to get their reaction out of it. And I was actually surprised at their reaction. They actually said, no, I don't have to throw them away. They can just sit on a shelf, like in my closet, like You know, like closet shelf back there. You can't see it. But I have a little closet shelf in the back. And they were basically saying that they could sit there. As long as I don't change their clothes or touch them. They can just stay there. And I was actually... Hi, Tracy. Hello. Sorry I didn't say hi to you. I'm sorry. I was chatting and painting away. My bad. But I was actually very surprised about their response with me saying that I can keep them on the shelf. That is way closer than what they were at first. At first, they didn't like them at all. And they wanted me to get rid of them. But now they're like, you can keep, as long as you keep them on the shelf and not like touch them or dress them, you're good. And I'm happy that's a major step because I guess they got used to me having them now and they know I'm not going to get rid of them. In which I'm not. You may think these are baby dolls, but they're not. A baby doll wouldn't cost $187. That I'm not going to say, though, on here because of privacy reasons. I'm not going to say their name. Because I'm not that... I don't like to, say people's names. Because I don't want to make them look like they're a mean person or anything. And I want to say this, guys. That's a lot. Yep. And when I saying this about them, I'm not saying it to them of money. Yeah. So they're not baby dolls. Baby dolls don't cost this much money. A baby doll is very cheap. You get it at Toys R Us. You get it at Target. They're cheap. Walmart. In the toy section. Myers in the toy section. And I'm not saying this about my relative in a way to be rude. I'm not making it look like an evil, snarky person. Because they're actually very nice once you get to know them. They're not an evil or rude person. I'm just saying, the truth and everything. Now that Cortland's all done, guys, I just gotta let him dry. So, I paint his head and his chest area. They will be done. And like I said, guys, I'm not trying to make them sound like they're a bad person. Because I don't like doing that to people. I'm going to do Cortland's head first just to get it out of the way. Just to be done. What they say? That's a lot of money. It is. And no baby doll would cost that much money. None. What baby doll costs that much money? The only time it could probably cost that much money if it was a very old vintage. Long time no see. Only time a baby doll will cost that much money if it's like a very rare, old, vintage baby doll. Then yeah, it may cost that much money because it's old and it's not out anymore. And it's like limited edition and it's old. It's an old toy because it hasn't been out in a while. But other than that, no baby doll will cost that much money. And I'm just saying that straight up facts. No baby doll costs that much money unless it's a vintage baby doll. I'm thinking of starting a new YouTube channel. Oh, that's awesome. Good luck with that. Hope it goes well for you. Right now, guys, I'm just painting Cortland. This is, if you didn't know, that's basically my name, technically. You're technically impersonating me if you think about it. You're technically impersonating me, to be honest. And that's weird. No offense, that's weird. Technically, that is impersonation because you're using my first and last name. Now, if it's a fan page account, I could see that. My name... Okay, you gotta go. Sorry, guys. I had to hide that person from the channel. Because of what they were doing. They were trying to impersonate me, obviously. And they're hidden from my channel. So they're not welcome back either. I already knew something was kind of... That's why you heard me say when they came in, because I knew something was up. That's why I did that sound. And I knew that because, fun fact, that person that just came in was literally tag teaming with an impersonator that tried to impersonate me. And yes, guys, that person is weird. They are. It's like they're obsessed with me or something, and that's weird. That's why I hit them from the channel. I mean, I already kind of knew something was up about him anyway. That's why, Tracy, you heard me say, when they came in, because I just knew something was up with them. And I could just sense it. My womanly senses were telling me something was up with that person. And they are probably a 6-year-old. They probably, yes, Hold on, Tracy. There we go, Tracy. They probably, good instinct. Thank you. Because Tracy, you heard me when I said, Tracy, you heard me when they came in and they said they're starting a YouTube channel. You heard me when they came in. I was like, like they were shady. You heard me say that though, because I already knew something was kind of off. Something was kind of off about him, and I knew it because, fun fact, if you didn't know, I had a person impersonate me. Yes, but they're not doing it now. They stopped, because. No offense, but they need their parents. Watch them. I heard you. Yeah, no offense, they do need their parents. They do. It probably is a little kid. To me, Tracy, it is. I have to agree with you, Tracy, 100%. It is definitely most likely. I have to agree with you, Tracy, 100%. It is definitely most likely a little kid doing it. It has to be a child. And Tracy, I agree. They do need the parents to watch them. So, guys, Cortland is all done, guys. I just gotta let him dry. I tried putting his eyes in before I started painting them, but they would not go in for some reason. And I don't know what's going on. Oh, wait, I'm not done. I gotta do his chest plate real quick. I gotta do his tummy right here. Yeah, because you heard me when they... Oops. Because you heard me when you heard me saying, when they came in, because I kind of knew something was off about him. That's why you heard me say, because I knew something was kind of... Yeah, that's why you heard me say, because I kind of knew something was off about him from the get-go when they came in. And how can they claim to be me when they don't have my information, like birth certificate or ID? And you guys, the funny thing about that is you saw how they spelled my name completely wrong. And they got my name right the first time only because they copy and pasted from my description. That was it. They actually spelled my name wrong the second go around, which was funny. Another fun fact is that person was actually the one tag teaming with the impersonator to impersonate me to begin with. So I knew when they came in, they were kind of shady and they were familiar. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I don't like to, what's the word? Yeah, I don't like to, hide people from my channel. I don't like to do that. I don't. I find that very rude. Because I feel like my channel is for everyone and everyone is welcome. But if you're going to sit up there and do that, then no, you're not welcome in here. And Guys, good news, Solar Gang. I did my financial aid thing, so I just have to wait to see if I get accepted. And I think I'll get notified by like the end of June or something like that to find out if I do get accepted. So wish me luck on that one. But guys, you guys can't see, I'm sorry. But guys, here we go. Cortland's tummy is all done. He's all done. See, he's all done. Now I can set him off to the side to dry for real overnight, for real. And then I can apply the primer on him. And nope, I can't. It's like that spot. But now, guys, that he's all painted and everything, now that he's all painted and there we go. He's all done, guys. Now I just gotta let him dry real quick. And then we'll be good. So we're gonna just let him. Now we're gonna just let Cortland dry, and then we'll see how he turns out. He should be dry enough by tomorrow to where I can seal him up because I added a nice amount of coats of paint on him. So it shouldn't be that bad. In my opinion, anyway. Right now, guys, I'm just cleaning up my mess, so. Anyways. I want to say thank you all. Okay, anyway, sorry, gang. I'm going to end this live stream here because it is kind of late. I know you guys got to go to work or go to school in the morning. So I thank you all for coming in this live stream. Sorry you didn't get to come in this one next. Shout out to my mod team, my OG subscribers, new subscribers, and everybody else. And my top fans in my live stream today. And I do apologize that I haven't live streamed recently on here. I mainly live stream on my Kids Reborn account now. I don't really live stream on here anymore. Because you guys really don't give my live streams on. Because when I live stream on here, you guys really don't give it no attention. And I just feel like I'm talking to myself like right now. So, what's the point of me live streaming on here when you guys aren't interested in it? And I tried all I could do to make it interesting, but it won't work for it. Just doesn't work. But I will try to live stream on here from time to time when I can. Just not as much anymore. But anyways, bye, Solar Gang. Peace out.